Let's make a block in Snap that tests for divisibility. So let me right click in my scripting area. I'm going to select make a block. I'm going to color it green just to categorize it with operators. I'm going to make it a predicate block because that means it's either going to report true or false depending on certain conditions. I'm going to call it is divisible by. Did I spell that right? Okay. So is divisible by is going to have to take two what are called parameters, or in here it's called input, two numbers, and then test whether or not the first number is divisible by the second. So let me go to the plus sign right here before the word is, and select input. I'm going to give it a name. Just going to call it A. Hit OK. And on the very end, I'm going to make another input. I'm going to call it B. And those are just going to represent any two whole numbers. So it reads like A is divisible by B. To test divisibility, we want to go back to control. We want to grab an if-else block so we can implement some selection or some branching in our program. And again, right next to the if statement, we need to have a Boolean expression, also known as a predicate in Snap. I'm going to go to operators. I'm going to grab the equality, the equal sign block, and I need the mod block. Put that in the left. I'm going to go ahead and drag in the A over here and the parameter B right here. And so it reads as if A mod B equals 0, meaning if we divided A by B and we got a 0 remainder, then that means that A is divisible by B. So I'm going to go ahead and report true by dragging my report statement up here and dragging a true block in from operators. And otherwise, or in the else case, it's going to report false. So I'm going to right click on this report block to duplicate it, drag it right here underneath my else, and I'm going to switch it over to false. Hit apply. Then I can test my divisibility block by dragging it out to the main scripting area and then typing in something like 18 divisible by 3. Then when I click it, it tells me true. If I changed it to say, I don't know, 17 is divisible by 3, then when I click it, it should be false. So we have a block now that we can use to test for divisibility in Snap.